Fixed signs, let's clear the energy. Are you ready? So Taurus, let's have a look at you, shall we? Change the format a little bit because I think too many reads have been concentrating on love, so I want to see if we can get a bit more information for them that are, it's not all about love. It's some people have other things on the mind. So let's see. Taurus, 3rd of May 2020. So Taurus, oh dear, you and Leo, I swear. Okay, so in the past we have 10 years, that's a long time, of financial lack, emotional security lack, career lack, problems within the home and family, possibly the wider family, but 10 years of instability. The present, we have illness and bad temper, unable to express yourself properly, especially connected to a Leo. This is battling the demons within and without yourself and not coming out on top. So either someone's using illness to manipulate you, or there is impatience and bad temper in the situation. This is about the heart and back, so it is about your love life or physical ailments to do with the heart and back, and unable to express yourself properly. Those born on the 8th or the 26th, living or past it for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. A karmic situation. The hidden factors are possibly communication via the internet, working far too hard and burning the candle at both ends, 8 years of working towards something to try and make something work. So you have put the effort in for 8 years. So what happened to the other 2 years? The obstacles to overcome is victory. Now the more you try and be the winner in something, the more you lose. And as this is an obstacle, you have to be very careful that you aren't trying to win at all costs. No gloating, no trying to be above anyone else. The attitude of others is that they don't like the change. Something's changed and they don't like it. Fixed signs are mentioned: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. Could be a Capricorn in there somewhere. Could be somebody born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February. You don't like change either. This is a run of bad luck. Fate's taking a hand because you didn't make a decision. So now fate's going to do it. And when fate does it, you don't usually like the outcome. So you should have chosen the right path yourself. This is a run of bad luck. Those born on the 10th, living or past. If your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. The right course of action is don't sit there on your laurels expecting somebody to come and save you from it, or that it'll go away, because it won't. You need to fight for what you want. There's no point in wallowing. You will find no peace if you do. The end of the matter is possible stubbornness, your way or the highway, not taking no for an answer, but it will bring you success. This could be a government official, a father figure, or a boss. Somebody who's very successful. This could be you. It's Aries energy. It's about self-image, having self-worth, not being arrogant, but being sure of yourself, and what you want will bring you success. This is about image, the face, the head, and birth. So possible rebirth, a new image for yourself, a new start, fresh start will bring you success. Those born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So past, present and future, Spirit, please. What do we need to know? Very successful man, what did I say? This gentleman, be it you or someone else, is massively, and it is a man because this is gender specific, is very important to this situation and was in the past. In the present, something is blocking this new beginning. Either there's been a loss of a child, a termination of a child, or children are a problem in the situation. In the future, you will have lost all hope, and maybe it's because you put money before anything else. Maybe you feel that you have to. Maybe it's because of illness or the situation that we're in at this time, but you are losing hope in the situation. So let's see if we can give you any hope. Let's see what Spirit have to tell you. If you fight for what you want, because that's what they're telling you to do. 4 weeks you've got, by the look of it. They're talking about legacies today. This is the legacy card. What are you going to leave behind? Are you going to show children especially what boundaries are about? That they don't have to settle for what you have. That not everybody is unhappy. Because from this it looks like it's not a happy situation. So let's see. Yeah, because you're avoiding a change. The transformation. If you put as much energy into making that change as you do fighting it, you will be far more successful. It is, you fight for what you want, but you do not fight against the change. So, the butterfly. The butterfly's life is brief, an expression of beauty that dances upon the breeze and is gone. Its message is to make the most of each day and drink in the earth's flowering grace. From the moment of its emergence from the cocoon, the butterfly unfolds its wings to the sun. It symbolises the soul's awakening. So you're stopping your soul from awakening, expanding to receive the blessings of the divine. You may be feeling trapped within your cocoon, struggling to emerge into the light. Remember that all things happen at their proper timing. Trust and be patient. You are transitioning to a beautiful place of wonder. Rejoice in that beauty. What is the most wondrous experience you could imagine? And then go for it. It's time for a change. Thanks for listening. Leo, you was mentioned again in Taurus. What is going on with you and Taurus, I swear? You're in the astrology, the pair of you. I think but we'll see what's going on. Leo, 3rd of May 2020. Leo. Okay, Leo. So, in the past, you moved away from stormy waters into calmer ones. But the trouble was you brought the baggage with you. The baggage of the past. So you left something behind, or you thought you had. It was a mental predicament. And there was a lot of stormy waters. You may have travelled away from it or run away from it. In the present, there is no chance of you controlling this situation. You're not on the right path. There's no success, no movement forwards. There could even be problems with a vehicle, ambulances, fire engines, parking tickets, speeding fines. This is possible control issues. So if you're trying to control a situation, it won't work. So present, those born on the 7th or the 25th, living or past it for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. Hidden factors. This is the psychic, the tarot reader, the medium. This is somebody born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past it for your diary and address. Secrets coming out. So a hidden secret that needs to come out. This lady never tells secrets, and she knows there are grey areas. She is possibly in an unhealthy relationship. This could be a man or woman because it's a significator. Unhealthy relationship. There isn't black and white in a situation. There is always grey areas. There's your truth, someone else's truth, and the whole truth in the middle. Pomegranates have a great significance. You can look them up on the Soul Pool page because it takes too long otherwise. It's connected to the travellers, the carnival people, the fairground people. October the 11th, and the number 11 is very important to this lady. The letters B and J connected to spirit. This lady knows everything. You must be very, very careful what goes in your mouth in diet and medication, and what comes out your mouth in written or spoken words. Obstacles to overcome. Being too lazy. And you might think, God, I can't do any more than I'm doing. this is mentally just giving up. This is thinking that everything's fine and you're just keeping the peace and hoping that things will sort themselves out. That's your obstacles. Attitudes of others. Gemini energy, that's in the astrology today. Look at the astrology. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, lady, older, possibly lonely, divorced or widowed, bitter lady, or could be somebody who's just very sharp-tongued and to the point. Could be a doctor, priest or lawyer, but the attitudes of others are that you need to cut something out of your life. The right course of action, unfairness, injustice. So, the number 11 is mentioned again, negative energy. This is saying not to be unfair. Do not be unjust. The right course of action is to be fair and balanced, but you may have to suffer an injustice. What you see as an injustice. It does rule the Libra, so you may know Libra, the loins and the marital home. The end of the matter. If you refuse to take action, you're going to stay in this cycle and it's going to keep going round and round and round and round because you're never going to get off that wheel. This is a lack of communication via the internet. This is unable to travel forwards, which is what you've got there. So you're going to be stuck, basically. Fixed signs are mentioned, so they don't like change. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. This is a cycle that's not over, and it will only be over when you choose to shut the door. So you're suffering an injustice that you don't need to suffer because you're refusing to shut the door. So something is not over, and if you think it is, it isn't. There's a lot more to be done here and you need to fight. So those born on the 21st, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. No possibility of travel at all, within or without, because you're being very stubborn. Past, present and future, Spirit, please. Letting pride get in the way. You're very short-sighted and not seeing the bigger picture. And having very little self-worth. A gentleman is thinking very carefully or scrutinising paperwork. Could be accounts, bank statements, legal documents, etc. Thinking very carefully. There will be no reward, and an inheritance may have been stolen. There's no pot of gold at the end of this because you refuse to cut something out of your life. A lot of major arcanas, and I did tell you this year is going to be hard for you, a transformational year, didn't I? It could be 6 more weeks of this, at least. Yeah, I tell you, You are in denial, refusing to think clearly. At him, it's a ceremonial blade used in ritual and magic work. It is not a weapon and is generally not used for mundane purposes such as cutting food. Rather, its purpose is to represent the qualities of clarity, discernment, and setting boundaries. In ritual and magic, its primary elemental energy is the air, and its direction as a circle is east. So something coming from the east, possibly an air sign. You may be feeling defensive for no good purpose. Do not cling to your point of view out of stubborn pride. What did I say? Pride. You need clarity, you need to be more aware, and you need to focus. You need to see clearly and make wise decisions. Where do you need to set boundaries in your life? Because you're not doing it. Thanks for listening. Scorpio. You need to know 3rd of May 2020, Scorpio. Lovely. Oh. Oh no. China. Okay. So, in the past, there was a change. You don't like change, but this was a good one. This was a run of good luck. You had it quite nice. All the fixed signs are mentioned. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. Capricorn might have been involved. Those born 1965 plus or minus 12, February to February. Those born on the 10th, living or past it, for your diary and address, may have had massive importance in your life and made a very good change to your life. In the present, there is lies, deceit and theft. Somebody is trying to get away with something. They've got away with it before, so they'll try again. 7 weeks is mentioned. Hidden factors is an enemy. This is not a nice person. This is a Gemini energy. This is a criminal. You have justified suspicions about this person. Could be problems with the hands, arms, shoulders. You're feeling like you can't achieve something because you haven't got all the facts or tools at your disposal. This is communications, rules, communications, and siblings. But this is, I don't like this person when it's like this. Somebody's wearing a false mask, pretending to be something they're not. It could be connected to those born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past it, for your diary and address. They'll be massively important and it's a negative situation. Health matters are not good. The obstacles to overcome is a passing. So these health situations may be connected. Something has to end and you may feel like you've been stabbed in the back. It is time to release, let go, but it will be not easy, an ending. Attitudes of others, however, is that a cycle has to end. So it's time for a new chapter in your life. Fixed signs again: Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. This is a time for travel, opening your horizons, new beginnings, fresh starts. But you have to close that door first. I was born on the 21st, living or past it, for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. The right course of action is to take action. Mature action. A mature man may need to take action. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but somebody will take action and you should take action, but with a mature view. Funny, faithful. The end of the matter could be a very passionate situation that you are bound to. But this way up, it can be toxic situations, manipulation. Capricorn energy rules the knees and bones and the external public life. So worry about what other people will think. And it's trapping you. So don't let people manipulate you. There may be contracts that need to be signed. Be very careful and read the small print. Try not to get shackled to something, especially if it concerns the number 15. Those born on the 15th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It's facing your shadow side, really, and realising that you put too much bearing on what other people think. There is a female friend and confidant involved in this situation, and an older female may be ailing, so that could be the passing. There are lies, deceit and theft surrounding this situation, so and a Leo could be involved. Those born 1974 also, or anybody familiar to you, there is someone who is lying and deceiving, and I really am worried because that's the hidden factors, something you don't know about. So somebody's been lying to you about this situation, and you already have your suspicions, I believe. So it's time to take action. Yeah, that's it. Wearing a false mask. Somebody is lying. Somebody is pretending to be a saint when they're actually a master criminal. Simple as that. And it could be a Gemini. Masks both conceal and reveal, and when you don a mask, you present another face to the world, perhaps a part of yourself you don't dare to show in everyday life. Ceremonial masks allow the wearer to embody the deity itself, draw forth powers, and can possess human with divine inspiration. So you're going to find something out. Beware, all is not what it seems. Judge carefully whether true words are being spoken and true intentions are stated. This is about your persona, the world, the look you give to the world, your self-expression and embodiment. Show your true face to the world. Who are you really? Thanks for listening. Aquarius, 3rd of May 2020. Aquarius, what do you need to know? 3rd of May 2020. Let me know. So, in the past, there is something to do with children, issues from your childhood, like problems from your childhood, problems with your children, or someone came back from your past and it wasn't a good energy. In the present, however, you found your bliss. Something makes you very, very happy. It could be happiness within the home and family life. Something's added that extra something. Or you have come to the end of what was a very happy situation, and you can't grow any further in the situation, so it's time to set out on a new journey. You are happy in yourself. The hidden factors are: you were releasing a burden, would you but know it. You're no longer carrying other people's burdens on your shoulders. So you may, if this is an ending, you may feel like it's not a good thing. Spirit is telling you that it is a damn good thing, because you're no longer carrying that burden. The obstacles to overcome is the lies and deceit and theft. Somebody's got away with something for a very long time, and they are coming round to try and do that again. But you're not going to have it. The attitudes of others are very confused because of they don't understand what's different about you, but something is. You have options, and you are beginning to think about those options. The right course of action is do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Don't apologise. Don't communicate. Do nothing. There's a curious connection to the man with a limp, especially connected to spirit, but it could be somebody in the flesh. An old injury to the leg or something. And honey, bees, honey, beekeepers. If you see a bee, it'll be a good sign. So do nothing, absolutely nothing. I mean, don't move a muscle. Don't make a cup of tea for anybody. Don't speak to anybody. Don't do anything. You have to do nothing. The right course of action. No movement whatsoever. No communication. Those born 1966 plus or minus 12, they'll be involved. And the end of the matter is negative energy to do with the health services, concentrating too much on finances, driving about in a fog really, not listening to spirit, so not quite ready to move forward on your true path. So you may stumble and fall, so be very careful. Don't trust anybody born on the 9th or the 27th, especially if that's yourself, and Virgos. Okay. Rules the abdomen and intestines, and maybe health issues there. But it's your spiritual side. You're not listening to spirit. And lack of travel, which is what I think you want to do. Don't offer money, don't offer help, don't do anything. Because that would be a mistake. Yeah, Virgo, definitely avoid a Virgo. There is a female enemy working against you, and you don't even know about it at the moment. And it may be that there is romance coming your way, which I think there is. But it be from an external quarter. So watch out for that Virgo woman. She can be a nasty piece. And I'm not saying all Virgos are nasty. This one is there. She could have anything in the chart. And that could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So block it. Yeah, you see. Unfaithfulness. Do not put your love into this situation, especially with the Virgo. Stop giving. You are drained in this situation. It's a burden you don't need to carry anymore. The chalice is a symbol of blessings, consecrations and bliss. That's bliss. Whatever is placed in it will be made sacred. So this is infertility as well. So depression can numb the emotions and keep bliss from reaching your heart. If this is so for you, reach out to others for healing. Blessings, communion and love. Love heals everything. What part of your spirit needs healing? Something does. And if there is infertility anywhere, it suggests that you might try a faith healer. Because Spirit are telling me it's not because they can't, it's because it's the wrong situation. And until the situation is balanced, the conception cannot happen. So it's about divine timing. Thanks for listening.